Hi everyone, welcome to YCloud. Many businesses communicate with customers on WhatsApp, but still need them to submit documents, take ID photos, upload proof, or complete face verification. Traditionally, customers are redirected from WhatsApp to a third-party page, and every extra step may increase drop-off. So can customers start from a WhatsApp conversation and complete photo capture, upload, and KYC verification on their phone? The answer is yes. YCloud recommends using a WhatsApp template message button to open a secure HTTPS WebView page and then choosing the right capture method based on the business scenario. For face capture and liveness verification, WebRTC is preferred. For static photo uploads, such as IDs, products, receipts, or delivery proof, input file capture is preferred. There are two basic requirements. First, the capture page must use HTTPS. Second, the link should include a short-lived task token to identify the customer, task, and link validity. Do not put sensitive information such as phone numbers, ID numbers, or names directly in URL parameters. The first scenario is using the front camera for face capture or liveness verification, such as KYC, account recovery, real name verification, remote identity checks, or high-risk actions that require proof of user presence. WebRTC is recommended here because the page can continuously read the live camera stream and provide face frame guidance, lighting checks, obstruction reminders, and action prompts, such as blinking, nodding, or turning the head. WebRTC is better suited for the capture process itself, such as camera access, live preview, action prompts, basic quality checks, and keyframe capture. Final face matching, liveness scoring, and anti-replay checks should be handled by server-side models or third-party verification services. This is safer and easier for auditing. The second scenario is using the rear camera to capture IDs, products, receipts, delivery proof, or after-sales materials. If the goal is simply to upload a static photo, input file capture is usually more suitable. The user taps a button, opens the camera or gallery, takes a photo, previews it on the page, and confirms the upload. This approach is lighter and more familiar to users. So the choice between WebRTC and input file capture depends on whether the business needs real-time control over the capture process. If you need face frames, action prompts, continuous video, automatic frame capture, or quality checks, use WebRTC. If you only need one photo of a document, product, or proof, use input file capture. Technically, the core logic is simple. The capture page reads URL parameters and identifies the current task type. If it is face verification, it uses the front camera and WebRTC. If it is document or proof upload, it opens a file upload control and prefers the rear camera. After capture, the front end uploads the materials to the server, where the server validates the token, task status, file type, file size, and link validity. Also remember that pages opened from WhatsApp rely on the mobile browser or in-app WebView, not your own app environment. Camera permission must be granted by the user. WebRTC can try to open the camera automatically, but the page should always keep a clear open camera or start verification button. After capture, or when the user leaves the page, the camera stream should be released. Finally, privacy and data security are critical. Face images, liveness clips, passports, ID cards, and bank card photos are sensitive data. Businesses should explain the purpose before capture and follow principles such as data minimization, encrypted transmission, secure storage, and deletion or anonymization after the task is complete. To summarize, customers do not always need to leave the WhatsApp journey to complete document submission. With template message buttons, HTTPS WebView, WebRTC, input file capture, and server-side processing, businesses can support photo capture, document upload, KYC, and identity verification in a WhatsApp flow. YCloud helps connect WhatsApp delivery, link parameters, capture pages, and back-end workflows, turning WhatsApp into not only a communication channel, but also part of data collection and customer service automation. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.